Our fiscal consolidation program is not working out in the way that it might have done, because it was based not on cutting spending, but on holding spending down and allowing the private sector to grow faster than the public sector, so that the share of GDP taken by the state would fall in proportionate terms, even though it remained constant or even grew very slightly in absolute terms. In order for that to happen, you have to facilitate the growth of the private sector. You have to pursue serious deregulation. You have to move the rocks out of the way so that the grass can grow. And we are unable to do that for a number of reasons. But at the top of the list, there was some legislation left behind as a kind of booby trap by the outgoing Labour government, particularly on equalities, which makes it virtually impossible to fire anybody. Problem number one. Problem number two, we are hedged around by EU social and employment law, which Brussels is now the chief source of such legislation rather than the national capital. So there is remarkably little we can do. And that's the difficulty we have. Margaret Thatcher succeeded brilliantly in allowing the state to shrink proportionally without actually cutting spending, because she unleashed the natural enterprise of a people who are still good at this. But that was before Brussels took it all over, and it's much, much tougher these days.